I lost a lot of merits this season, and I'm going to talk about that. Why? Since I think I can even get like maybe 60 up to 80% more merits this season. First, we're going to talk about what legions I did use and maybe what legions I should use. Heroes, uh, okay, maybe the buffs is not something important like mana. It's still important mana stones, but yeah, we're going to go over everything. And yeah, so I'm going to start first with my legions. I actually use three legions, which I think is first first problem since I don't have that many mages. Now my legions that I use is okay, maybe it's going to be more easy like this. Lilia in combination with Thea. Of course, Lilia talents is with the critical, since Thea is going to give me the synergy. I'm not going to go over the talents in general. If you have question about the talents, let me know in the comments. I'm going to make a separate video since it's going to be a long video, this one. Anyway, Lilia Thea is one of the legions. Bertrand Stocher is the second legion. Wilder in combination with Velin is my third legion. Now, so far, this is three mage legions. From these three mage legions, we have three heroes that is hitting multiple targets. And here comes the first issue that maybe I didn't make that many merits is with my three legions, I mostly focus fighting over just maybe where there is a one at maximum two legions, mostly is infantry, since you try to kill the infantry before you get to the marksmen and mages. And I think this may be one of the problems. That it's not a big problem. It's definitely not going to boost by a lot my merits. But if you have multiple target hitting heroes, definitely go for at least your three legions. Stick it together. If you don't have this opportunity and you may lose legions like this, don't do it, of course. But yeah, in general, try to focus like this. I think this is going to boost a lot since again, three heroes from here is hitting three legions. My Lilia normally hits two legions, but when she's awake, she's hitting three legions. Wilder, on other hand, is hitting four legions. So yeah, you get the idea. If you're form with mages, definitely go for hitting multiple legions. Don't go for the infantry. Most likely they're going to be just one or two infantry, or if there is some more infantry there, is very good pick. But most likely infantry have this iron chat that is reducing the range attack and blah blah blah. Just maybe this is one of the first mistakes I make, and I think I can make more merits just by clicking on the other legion, and of course playing safely like this. Uh, we continue hitting multiple legions, but in general, yeah, I think I can make like 5% up to 10% more merits if I was doing this more often, since I was trying to do it, but I didn't do it enough. Now, the second thing is the seasonal talents. Now, at the beginning of the season, we was having very prestige hungry season. You're looking to kill Darklings, you start with your first policy is going to be, where's my policy, yeah, your first policy is getting more prestige, 20% more prestige. You start with the seasonal talent for prestige just to get ahead, to have better, bigger legion in the fight, and everything there like free healing, blah blah blah. We all know policy is important thing. So yeah, I start with this one. After this I switch to harvest, and by switching to harvester, I noticed something that I did it too early in the season, like after 2 weeks, maybe three weeks after I get my whole policy up to date to the specific place the policy I need to be. And yeah, I go like this. Now the big mistake here that I think is going to boost like 70% more merits is I didn't pick long range warfare, and this is big problem. This big problem since right now I'm using only my mages, but I can also use my marksmen. Now the reason I didn't pick long warfare is simple. I don't have tier 5 marksmen. But even with tier 4 marksmen, you can still do pretty decent amount of damage. Right now, by the way, I have a tier 5 marksmen, as you can hear. They're here and they're hungry, but back in the days, I was planning to maybe use my 24-hour speed ups and 8-hour speed ups to boost and get more mages, and that was maybe not the right decision. I still have mages enough for 3 legions, close to 950k. This perfectly fit for 3 legions if you have some elixirs, if you have free healing, but you have the numbers there. I think if I was going for a Wonk Warfare, I think I can use my marksmen. Now, again, my marksmen are tier 4. I don't have that many speed ups to make them all my 600 marksmen tier 5, but still I can use 2 legions there. And I have Sindrian and Frygar Awakened. Now, yeah, I know most of the people what is going to say in the comments, but yeah, I'm huge fan of the Behemoth fight. I really like Behemoth fight. That's why my Sindrian and Frygar is Awakened, because I want to. I'm very competitive in the Behemoth fights. I really like to be on the top places. You know, some gamers are going to understand, some may not, but yeah. And I have perfect one marksman legion. That is Sindrian Frygar, Shadow Blades, that is level 5, I think. Are they level 5? Should be. Yeah, they're level 5. Perfect, perfect. This is going to bring me maybe like 40% extra merits. Just this single legion. Now, I also have a other legion that I can use. I can focus a little over Zeta, to be honest. I didn't get I didn't go for Will of Destiny to get Margaret and Zeta, but I get Zeta from Wookie Spin from the free spins, so I'm so happy with her. But I have marksmen that I can build a second legion. I have Kinara, I have Nico, and I have Zeta. Definitely Kinara is going to be one of the heroes that I'm going to use for the second marksman legion. Maybe not so sure about the Nico. Still, Nico is a good one. Maybe I'm going to pick also Nico over Zeta, since uh, it's 3. And right now, I don't think to spend extra 30 head to make this 5. I'm going to focus over this hero at some point. That's why I don't start up these heroes. And I don't have Magrat. Now, some people say Magrat and Zeta, even 5111, is doing massive damage. And for sure, I believe in that. But yeah, I can build a second Marksman Legion and having like 3 Mage Legions and 2 Marksman Legion. This is going to drastically boost the merits I'm going to get, since I'm going to kill fast, blah 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 blah. Now the issue why I didn't I think even with my marksmen I may even make more, if not same merits like my 3 Mage Legions. Just marksmen, they're crazy, man. First, they have more HP from my mages. They have way more physical attack from my mages. And yada yada yada. You get the idea. They're just crazy. And the only thing is minus 50% from the physical attack, but no one cared. This 15% is not that much. So, yeah, this is maybe like 60% extra merits that I can get. Now, the bad thing is I don't have many artifacts for marksmen. I have Shadow Blades. Maybe no. Maybe I can use this one. Heart of Komatsu, but this is Magic Unit defense. I'm not quite sure it's a good pick in general, since you're going to get extra. You're going to get extra physical attack bonus and normal attack bonus, but this is for specific time. Rest of the fight, you're going to count on your marksman unit defense and legion defense, which is, I don't know. I don't feel like that. The moment I start running 3 legions was when my Lilia have Phoenix Eye level 5. Bertrand have this artifact. Marriage Orb is just level 1, but still is giving the juicy boost, the attack damage. And the final one when I start actually run 3 Mage Legion, when I get this Breath of Jargentis, which is also giving magic unit attack and Legion attack, which is crazy. And this is the reason I run 3 Mage Legion. It's very important artifacts. But anyway, with this 5 Legion, I think I will be able to make like 70% more merits. There's still also some stuffs that can be done, and this is mostly for the healing. This season, for first time, I actually use resource healing. Previous 4 seasons, I have never used resource healing, but boy, this thing here is so expensive, so expensive. But yeah, I don't have this policy where I'm going to get some reduction uh, of the healing. Maybe this one is the best policy in my opinion. You get less daily elixir production, but the resource cost is reduced by 25%, and you get 10% more merits. Here 10% more merits is with crucial importance. If this is also going to boost me by a lot, since here I get extra prestige, 10% prestige, but here I get 10% more merits. Now, the good thing about this reprieve is not having a limit. Boy, this thing here put a lot of people. Like I see yesterday, we was rally some of the DAO players, and boy, this guy was having this policy and have like 8 to 1 million, 800 up to 1 million dead troops. I don't know. People should write the condition of these things more clearly, since if you're not hyperactive, I don't think this policy is for somebody. And if they catch you just one time, they can basically, okay, not zero you. You're going to have 1.5 million troops, but everything else, yeah. So maybe the policy about the healing is something that can help me, because right now I have 1.7 million troops in my hospital. At some point, this thing have to be healed, and this is going to cost me if I make 563 k elixirs per day. And keep in mind, I have right now this milestone of relief. It's going to cost like 3 days, maybe 4, to heal all of my legions here. Now, mostly I'm going to heal my tier 5s. I'm not going to focus over the tier 4. Maybe the next season, when I have time, when there is no fights, I'm going to heal rest of my troops. But for now, I only heal tier 5. And I think this is the right thing to do. But anyway, the first reason, yeah, hitting not focusing over multiple legions, especially when you're a mage player, also is good for your artifact. Every artifact of every mage artifact that I have is hitting multiple targets. Phoenix Eye is hitting multiple targets. This one, Breath of Jargentis, is not doing damage, but is inflicting defense break, which is going to support everybody against this target. And this target is going to have 16% less defense. And Mirage Orb, even though that is a single hitting, this thing is doing some damage to legions surrounding this legion. So yeah, in general, all of these mage artifacts is hitting multiple targets, and I think is the best, since I'm the lazy one. I'm lazy and I don't like to make micromanagement of my artifacts. I put them on auto. For me, it's completely fine. Sometimes we're going to hit 2 legions, sometimes 3. But yeah, if you want to use your artifact and you're playing like this, just by looking your icon of your mages, is going to zoom you in. Try to make the micro hit and zoom out. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. So yeah, my artifact is on auto. So hitting multiple targets is even going to hit more people with my artifacts in general. The thing that I plan how to increase my merits for the next season is going to be yeah, my 3 legions, 3 mage legion. I already show you Frygar, Syndra and Frygar, and here I'm thinking about Goresh and Skogo. But yeah, Goresh is still Skogo is almost same. She's 3. I definitely want to focus over this legion, since boy, these legions are doing massive damage, great survivability, great counter attack, great everything. But I'm going to wait to see what is going to be the other infantry presented in Call of Dragons, since right now we're going to be presented with the new cavalry. If I remember correct, what is the order? Marksman, cavalry, infantry, and the last one is mages. We're going to see what is going to happen. But yeah, if those things I done, I think I can get like 70 up to 80% more merits from this season. So yeah, I guess this will for this video. I hope it was helpful for some of you. Hit one like, subscribe to the channel, become a member, join the gang, and yeah, see you in the next video and have a great day.